welcome back to my channel. As promised, I am going to quickly go over what my budget book looks like and take you guys into my budgeting for June. So as you can see, my budget book is nothing fancy, you guys. It's just a binder with some white paper and some highlighters with some words on there. Nothing super elegant, just a book that I can go in and write my numbers and see myself as I pay down my debt and all of that good stuff. So when you actually open it up, you can still see I have a whole bunch of junk over here that I need to take care of. This is just a small little statement that I wrote to myself as what my goal is for my debt. And then behind this paper is going to be my debt snowball. Now I'm going to be doing a different video on paying down my debt because initially this is how I wanted to pay off my debt, but it's going to be a little different month to month, and I'm just going to go over that in a separate video, so you guys look out for that video. And then behind this is just a calculator that I did. It's a debt reduction calculator, and it pretty much just tells me how much interest I'm going to pay on all of my cards, and which ones I need to pay off first and how long it will take me. So according to this calculator, it's going to take me until March of 2019 to pay off everything. I am hoping to pay off this a lot sooner, and you'll see how I'm going to try to tackle that. And then after all of that is over, we're over here to the tabs. So each tab just represents a month. This tab is for April. This setup is a little different. I started doing the setup that I wanted to do in May. So we're just going to flip over to May. If you guys haven't watched my May budget, you should go ahead and do that. And so I'm always going to have this calendar set up where I will still write the dates and when everything is due so I can see it on a calendar basis. And then I'll still write out the things that need to be paid for based on my paychecks. And then this is, don't worry about this. And then I have a monthly budget set up where it just has everything that I need to pay within the month, and what my estimated income will be and what my estimate spending will be. And then sometimes I'll write notes in here. Unfortunately, I was not able to pay off my Discover credit card in May, but we are working on that. And then the last page is going to look like this, where you get to see that breakdown still of each pay that I get for the month. And I'm just going to write out everything that I should have paid and then what I actually paid and where I kind of went over. And usually I know that I'm usually going to probably go over in gas and groceries, and then just see how I can better myself in those areas. So we're going to head over to June. So we're just going to actually just go to the tab, but there's actually nothing in there because my papers are right here. So this is my calendar for June. You guys are going to be about the same stuff that I have to pay for. Some numbers change slightly, like my light bill is going up. If you guys are not aware, I do have two bearded dragons, and they have their light source that is on, and it's on for like maybe 12, 13, 14 hours a day. So that's kind of why my light bill is going up a little bit. So I'm going to need to start budgeting a little bit more for my light bill. And also, I live in the state of Texas, and it's already like 102 degrees, and it's just June. And so I have my AC a lot cooler than I normally do because for some reason I am just extremely hot. But other than that, everything else is pretty much the same. And then on here is going to be just my monthly budget. Accidentally, I was writing 70 for gas and 100 for groceries. I wish I was doing that for a month. Unfortunately, that is not what we're doing. And then this is just my total for what I expect to spend in the month of June. I accidentally wrote 400 over here instead of over here, but I am budgeting $400 a month to go to credit card bills. If I am able to pay more than that, then I will do so. But I'm really trying to stay at the 400 range so that I have extra money for things like if I need to spend a little bit more money in groceries and stuff like that, so I can avoid having to go back to my credit cards to use to spend after paying them off or anything like that. And then my last page just kind of breaks everything down. Now these are really low numbers, but I'm just doing like, shouldn't make anything less than this, so I'm just making like a vague estimate of what my income should be. I've actually already gotten paid for June 8th, and I did make a little bit more than that, and I'll put that in there, and then we'll actually get to see. And then just to remember, my second paycheck is always going to be my bigger paycheck because I do get paid a commission check as well, and I never really know what it's going to be until it gets closer to that time. So I definitely will fill that in for my budget review. And my B, but I did not write out the total, but you did see it on the other page that based on all of this, I'm planning to spend about $1,800 in spending for the month of June. So that is my budget. But one more thing along with my budget, I also like to show you guys my meal plan. And this is how I meal plan for the month and how I budget in buying my groceries. So this is my June meal plan. Everything from the 1st through the 8th was already budgeted in last month's budget. So all of that food that I made was bought in the previous month for that, so I didn't buy anything. So everything that I bought for is going to be from the 8th through the 22nd. And so you can just see some of the foods that I'll be making. So today, on the 12th, I'll be making quesadillas, and then on the 13th, I'll be making tacos, and then chicken parm, and then this meal that I'm making on the 17th, I actually got it from HelloFresh. I tried HelloFresh maybe like a month ago, and I really loved this recipe. It was just like chicken breast with zucchini and tomatoes with mozzarella cheese on top. It was so good. And then some brown stewed chicken, stir fry rice, cheeseburgers, wings, and then this meal that is on the, what is that, the 24th, is also a HelloFresh meal. It is pork chops, sweet potatoes, and green beans. Now, I'm not supposed to have sweet potatoes, but I just wrote it on there. I'm going to substitute it for something else. Just not sure what I'm going to use, but that is also a HelloFresh meal. And then I'm just going to make some chicken and broccoli, barbecue and chicken. I'm going to try out this keto lasagna and then some fajita wrap. And that is pretty much all that I'll be cooking for the month of June. I feel like June is already over, but this is my meal plan for the month of June. I just want to say thanks for you guys for watching my video. If you haven't already, go ahead and click the subscribe button, and if you like watching these videos, click a thumbs up and stay tuned for my next video.